Good morning. It's Cail. I'm back. Been gone for a while. Uh, it's early morning. Dogs are sleeping. It's kind of grayish outside. Um, I was not going to stream again, but I figured I'd go ahead. It gives me something to do. Um, that's a little bit different than just hanging around the house or whatever. Let me go up here to Twitch. I haven't done it in a while. It's like my boomer mind is like trying to remember what you're doing. Because I'm dual streaming on Twitch and on YouTube at Cail's Corner. Then I'll move it over to the gaming channel. I haven't even done a volume check or anything. Just, just click. I was like, screw it, go live. So hopefully everything's a-okay. So I got a new plot. There's been a lot going on. I just had the 3-year anniversary of my son's death, so I just really, leading up to it, just thought about streaming and videos and was just like, ah. So I'm still getting over it because it's really hard emotionally. So I'm going to use Palia to keep me company. Like, hey, game, can you help me out? So, excuse me, a few things. I've been playing on my laptop because I've been out in the living room. Obviously not in my office because I'm not streaming. I've only been in my office to do my diamond painting because it's on the drafting table in here, and then I just go out in the living room, play on my laptop out in the living room. But I'm on there for like several hours, and when I start moving between regions, like from Kilima to Bahari, or Bahari to Elderwood, I've been having these like weird crashes. So I sent in a ticket with the text that comes up when I have that crash, and it's only moving between regions. It's not like when I move from one plot to the other. So I don't know what's going on. I think it's some sort of memory leak just from being on the game for hours. But who wants to like have to quit the game, restart your laptop, and then go back into the game? Like, it really shouldn't be doing that. I was having an issue after the last patch where my plot was not loading correctly. I had stuff like floating around in the air, and like you'd go to a plot and like the entire home, even though the home was there, like there was nothing in it. Like all of the items were gone. I was like, oh my god, can you please fix my plots? So they did fix that. So, let's see which plot I'm on. I can't remember if I'm on the new one, which I got the Elderwood layout. I got my new outfit, very cute. Very, very cute, very summery for the season. The only thing is I had the long hair, and it was like clipping into the back of the outfit at the neckline. It was like, looked dumb. Oh, and by the way, I did like chop off my hair. I was just leaving long hairs everywhere. My husband was like, hello. It's like, I know. It's a pain in the butt. Plus the little puppy like finds them, and she's like, oh, I'm going to eat mom's hair. It's like, nah. So yeah, I just cut it. That's fine. Ooh, and a lag. I saw that tricky thing. Okay, I'm on my main plot. So I changed like the outer decor on the house, like to that wood shingle thing, and I'm planting a couple of the elderwood plants here. They need water. I need water. Oh my god, it's so weird playing on this compared to my laptop. I have to slow down. Make me dizzy. So Yesterday I was actually like contemplating if I should like totally redo this plot, but it's so much work. Look, I got the little prison beard thing up there. Isn't that cute? And the little statue. This is my little pirate area since I'm on an island. It's pretty cool. I haven't really done anything else to it. Um, got the little courier pet, and that quest to do all that was like a pain in the butt. It had some cooking, but there were people kind enough in the community to provide the recipes for me because I totally despise the cooking. Um, Really, the only reason I despise the cooking is because of the time limit on it. If it didn't have a time limit, I would just go in there and just slowly like chop, 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 stir, 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 flip, 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 whatever the freaking recipe calls for. And without the time limit, I wouldn't panic and freak out and go, oh my God, I'm going to ruin it, and then lose the ingredients. So I don't want to do that. So usually I just ask. It's like, can you give me this? All right. I think I have a couple over here. You need water too. I don't want to water the tree because I want it at that certain size. Um, so yeah, I just been playing a lot. I think I broke 1,300 hours. No. All right, so we're gonna do the garden first. I've got like the beans going on there. They're probably all done, yeah. And a couple of pumpkins. Hello, weed. So I was making a list this morning of things I'd like to see them change in Palia. Um, and I really wish that they would come up with sprinklers, right? That would just be so handy. Like, I hate having to come back here to water. Ugh. So I've been doing kind of like a daily grind, a daily grind fest, where I'll do my garden like what I'm doing now, and then I go to do a Kilima run, and then a Bahari run, and then an Elderwood run. I got all this crap. And then the storage thing, once they put that pallium storage in there, like, I went to go move them around, and I picked one up, and then it was like, you're over the storage limit for chests. And I was like, well, you didn't give me that error message before. And so I had to like redo all that. And just so now, like, I have this safe one here, but I don't really want it there. But I want this one because, you know, it's locked. But I want this one and a regular one, but the regular one's at the front. Yeah, I just, oof. It's very irritating. How many tomatoes do I have out of 20? But I need to make tomato seeds. I need a beans. 1, 2, 3. And I need to make these seeds. Those can go in there. Got a potato pod yesterday. Got a couple of plushies. Okay, let's do the beans first. And then, they're really pretty. I like the color that they are. I think everything else is fine. So we'll water. Watering, oh my God, please make it so that it's a recipe and you buy it from Badru, right? And then you come over and it needs like, I don't know, iron and copper and some wood or whatever, and you make like a frickin' sprinkler and it waters for you, so you don't have to do this. Oh my God, this is just too much. By the way, if anybody shows up, let me know about the volume. Since I didn't check it, you know. You get, I mean, I hadn't touched any of the settings or anything since the last time I streamed, so. Okay, so now we need, um, which I should have gotten, and I need to get in the habit of just pulling it out when I'm in here. This. Ugh, I keep telling myself, just get that while you're in the freaking thing. And I keep forgetting because, you know, I'm old. That's right, the other day I couldn't find my glasses. So it turns out I'd taken off my pajama and they were like, and laid it on the bed and they were like under the pajama. It's like, where are my glasses? Okay, now, garden is done for now. So let's deal with these crafters. Plus, I was doing a lot of building, and I was like massively like running out of supplies. Well, we'll leave that one alone for now. Um, yeah, I need to go get pallium. I need some more of this. Need more iron, of course, as usual. And Bahari has been kind of weird. I'm just gonna leave these alone for right now. See, I need to do the grove. I tried to do the grove one day, and there was like, and nobody was around, and nobody like, I couldn't find it. It must have been like on the other side of the wall. I'm like, whatever. Let's make some cotton. Hello. Okay. Now we're gonna do these guys here. So I'm trying to still make money, of course. The apples have been like, even though I have the fertilizer on there, the number of apples has been like really like I don't know, like, oops, I didn't do that right. Just been trying to put like 5 or 10, not the 30 that I was doing before. So I don't know if they nerf that or what, because it's kind of like a freaking ripoff. So, because you need 10 to make the seed. This is okay. Let's do 5 of those. Here I did the peppers. That's 792. Those are 72. But I think the ones that are the most are pumpkins 101. Bok choy is 45. 60. Yeah. Apple is 96. And 59. What did I say the spicy pepper is? 48. That's sad. I guess I can just put, those are 41. I'll just put 5 apples. Screw it. Yeah, they need to change that a little bit. Okay, so I said I needed... Alright, this is tomato seeds. So the other day I was playing on my laptop. This stuff right here, this grayed out stuff, like I can barely see it on my laptop. I'm like squinting at it. Okay, I have 21 tomato. So I can sell these. See, I need apple. Maybe on the next harvest of apples, I'll do another tree. I have pumpkins. These are in the makers. 15, 14. I like to keep like around 20. Let's do spicy pepper. We'll do the spicy pepper. That makes 2. Okay, so here's where all the, I think the beans are. Okay. So I have 12. So we're going to take these and put those up there like that. And then we're going to put 30 in there. We're going to sell those because those are 135. And then we're going to fill this up. Put these over here. Stop that. Okay. So those are all those. Okay. Let's do some selling. And then I'm probably, before I even go over to Kilima, I'm going to go to Bahari so I can do the Grove. Look, this is 2,835. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need your little potato pod right now or any of this because I'll do that after I'm done. I was using a buzzy jar yesterday. I was trying to get a rainbow tip butterfly. No such luck. I never even saw it spawn. I saw the blue grasshoppers and a Spitfire cicada. Okay, so 9,000. I want to get rid of these. I'm done with all of this foolishness over in Elderwood. Okay, so all my tools are repaired. Let's make sure I got what I need. Bug hunting. I have my other crafters. They're on my other plot. Maybe I'll stop in there. You can see the new one. I'm not going to do a tour right at the moment because I want to get over to Bahari. But we'll just go over where like the crafters are. Why is this? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Sell those. I'm doing cotton already. Let's do these. That's fine. And this one's done here. And we're going to use... I have 200, so I'm not going to go crazy on the regular worms. And those are still going. I'm not worry about that right now. And those are still going. Okay. That's those. And then around the corner, I've got the smelters. Alright. Yeah, I was doing pallium yesterday. I'll do some more today. Iron. Let's leave that one alone. Any more supplies? Constantly grinding. We're all grinding in the game. I'll leave that alone. Okay. Let's sell these. And we're going to hit Bahari because it's 10 o'clock in the game. Okay. Let's go up here. And we're going to go to Bahari. And what I'll do while I'm there is iron. If I see any gold has been like really scarce. And do the grove because I need the flow wood. So hopefully everything is fine on the stream side of things. I'm going to put this fan on from my PC. I hear the fan going whirr. It's like you're working me. Cool me off. Well, okay. I was going to say, I don't... this lag. Choppy, choppy, choppy. I like the little courier pet. I just kind of wish that His green was like more emerald green, but that's fine. But it works pretty good. I just normally go into my inventory and I arrange all the things that I want to keep in my inventory and I just send them home. Frees up like the whole row. It's nice. Um, I don't know how. Hey, what's up? I don't know how far away I want to go from the signboard, the stable board, depending on, because if the grove's on the other side, I don't want to be hightailing it around. And I don't know why we're having like weird hitching here going on. I did get the magic deer, and I got a plushie. I was like, ooh. And then I got a second frog plushie, and I finally got. Oh my god, why is this game doing that? And then I got the pink schmoll one plushie. So now I have one of each of those, and I have one of each of the Agopu. So now I'm just working on the frogs. But you know, after those people found that glitch or whatever, the bug where they were doing the frogs with the lure and whatever over in the deep woods in Elderwood, they were all going over there and just grabbing. I did it once. I didn't know at the time that that's what was really actually going on. Um, but they obviously like nerfed that. The developers were like, no. And ever since they did that, I've only seen that particular will of the wisp frog like one time, maybe twice. And I'm like, really? Well, you didn't have to make it like totally like never around. I mean, is it supposed to be like that? I don't know. And there have been quite a few times I've come over here and there's like nothing here. Like everybody's like super grindy hard because all of these recipes, they take iron, you know? And it's like, can you like either put more iron out or just change the recipe, you know? I don't know if they stop and think about that. when they when they make all these recipes, I could use this big rock. Um, it's like guys, if you're gonna make all these recipes need iron, like your arrows and all this other crap, like you need to put iron out where people can mine it. Like instead of running around and like I've come over here and there's like no rocks. I'm like, where are the rocks? Right? It's like guys. Well, I don't know if they're all guys. I mean, like sometimes I see these little ones and I just want them to grow and get bigger, you know? So they'll hand out more iron. Okay. Okay, we should hear the grove soon. Turn it up a little. And they need to fix the sound thing on the grove. Or put it on the map or something. You can't run around all of Bahari. By yourself. Like, did I miss the sound? Isn't that irritating? I mean, I'll look down here, but what the freak, man? That's like the third or fourth time that's happened. I've been getting like pop in. Oh my god, what are these little hitches going on? I wasn't doing that yesterday. Okay, it's not there. Is there anybody even around? It wasn't up there. It's not over there. Let's go up here. Let's see if we can find it. I mean, that one time it's not over there. I was looking for it, and it was like, I don't see it. If we could move around faster, it would probably help, but yeah, they need to fix this because they need to just have it show up, just put it on the map. I don't see why that's such a big freaking deal to put it on the map. Like, why would it matter if you put it on the map? Like, who's gonna care? Everybody get out of my way. Little Mugen. I'm just cutting across, checking. I know, I saw you, but it doesn't look like it's up there. Yeah. Yeah, it's this, and it's already 1. So I've already spent an hour running around and not finding it. Okay, maybe it's on the other side. That's the thing also, is it could be on the other side, but I'm trying to get over there. I did that one time. I was so far away, and I was trying to get to the other side, and I was like, seriously? Let's see if anybody says where it is. Grove? Question mark. Grove? Where the fuck? What are you doing? Little dog. Anybody know where the Grove is? You're not really helping any. D8. It's on the other side. Jesus fucking Christ. Pardon my French, but I swear. D8. Which way am I facing? Go. Enter. On my way. Please wait for me. Okay. D8. Oh, there's. Okay, I'm coming. Coming! I did hunt the little Choppa, magic Choppa guy, but I'm trying to get that one last accomplishment. I think it's a starred tail, and I just can't ever get it. I mean, some of those things, like those accomplishments, are just lingering undone, even after all this time. It's like, oh my God, So, like, all the starred things that I'm missing, I'm gonna have to, did I do these? I think I did. So we're gonna go get this gold while we're over here. So yeah, there's still some things I need to like finish up. Well, you know, the elderwood like got me all like sidetracked and shit. So, okay. Um, hey, what's up? Get the gold. Yeah, there's been like several times I've come over to Bahari. Now the sun's coming out and seen like no gold. Um, shut the light. I'll have to probably like close the blinds. Um, and after I cut this grove. So, Misty Moon. Chop at 3. Okay. Misty, quit it. I made it so I can look out my window again. Which one are you guys starting at? I don't care. Pick one. Where they go? Come on. Come on, girls. Why are you doing the little one? Okay, was that all of them? I think that was all of them. I'm gonna get this iron. We're down. Thanks. I needed that. I needed that. So I need to get the star chop-a-tail for the magic one that I dislike intensely. Is that all I got out of it? Was like nothing? Okay. Okay, that was really weird. Let's take a look. Really? Where's the silk? Okay. So I got the grove. So what do I feel like doing? I wonder if that butterfly is around here somewhere. Gold, D7, orange flare. I'm not going to turn on my buzzy jar because I think that from what I can gather, it seems to me that trying to get that butterfly is better when you do it in a party, and I'm going to have to figure out a way where I can join like a party to do it. I think that's just the way it is. I don't think it should be that way because there are a lot of people, like you see all these people running around, they're all playing by themselves. They're not in a party. You know, as much as they want it to be all this party stuff and this, that, and the other, you know, it's just not. So they need to kind of rethink that a little bit. I don't mind like the larger flow trees. Don't run into me, dude. Like the larger flow trees needing, more people to cut them down because you can just, whatever, run around and look for smaller ones and cut them by yourself, right? But, some of these other things, I don't think you should need to be in a party to get. That's my opinion. So, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I actually felt that way before too. That you shouldn't always have to be in a party to do stuff. Everybody's over here looting. Looting, looting. I see stuff blinking over there. Um, maybe if more people um, what are we doing? If more people were not um, well, there's nothing there. From whatever was there before is not here right now. At C8. Go up here without falling down. I was running around the other day. I just like fell. I just like went right off. I was like, oh my God. Where's C8? Somewhere around here. C8. To my right. C8. Hey, knock it off. I have no idea. To my right. To my right. I think that's kind of weird. C8. Why C8? Oh, I got stuck. I got stuck. Got stuck between a rock and a tree. Oh, hold on. Let me do this blinds real quick. What are you two doing? So bright. It's killing me. I don't see your name, so I mean, I'll catch bugs with you if you want. It's still bright. Mm-hmm. Let me go over to Streamlabs for a second. See the multi-stream. Okay. Who's that? What is that moving like that? Oh, whatever it was. I don't know what was it? I don't know. It looked like a moth. You know. Um, let's look down. Do we see any butterflies that are white? Of course not. I bet you if I had put that buzzy jar on, it wouldn't even have found any. Like, they don't, like, the thing is that they say that if there's people around on the server and they're running around the area, like, you'll scare it away. So, you know, like, you're not on a server by yourself. I don't have the name label showing, so I don't know who that is. Okay, well, while she's like, whatever, let's look down. Ugh. Yeah, I was grinding like a super lot. Yeah, I'm not hunting right now. I was hunting yesterday. Did quite a bit of hunting yesterday. I'm looking to see if that little butterfly shows its little face. It's really weird. It's like it's like white, but from far away, it's very, very hard to see. I don't know why they make it so difficult. Like, really, I just think this isn't meant to be a difficult game. You know what I mean? I wonder if they're still gonna. She's still gonna do that. I don't know what these people are doing. Jumping around. I'm assuming this is C8, right? It's to my right. Look at all these little choppas. Further down. Oh, I don't know. These damn people. Okay. I don't really come over here a lot. I'm not sure like why you would pick that spot, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't know. And I don't know everything, so the likelihood of that is pretty high. It's pretty high. Oh my gosh. I was looking to see the little dogs are running around. I was looking to see. I don't see any more. Not a whole lot of iron or anything floating around. Yeah, I don't have the name, the game name, the game in-game names of tags on. C2. I'm not over there. I don't know. Maybe what I'll do. I don't really see like rocks. Where are the rocks? Iron. Yeah, I know, you guys. I would normally like just hunt you, but right now I'm looking for. This is what happens. Like, you come over here and you're looking around and you're like, I don't see anything. It's really quite irritating. Like there's you. Do you see any rocks? It's dumb. Okay, this side is like kind of a mostly a bust. There's a little one. I hate when I come over here and like nothing's happening. Here's one. Here's a decent one. A decent one. Right, so when you're using the fine arrows and you're crafting them, they use iron. So you're always needing iron. It's a real pain in the ass. I'm not sure why. How many is it gonna take? Oh my god. Did you give me silk? Yeah, you better give me silk. After all that, after all that. There was one I was catching. Took like, I forget what it was. It took like 17 of those. I was counting. I was like, really? Really? I don't know why it would take so many, but it took that many. Oh my gosh, where are you? And they move fast. That one took what? It gave me 4. Okay, sometimes this game makes no sense at all. I don't know if that's RNG or what. Right? Let's go down in the mine and, here's one. Hiding. Go down in the mine, see if there's anything down there. Because really, like, when you're mining, you can get the gems, and you can sell them, you know, when they're not starred or whatever. And it helps you make money. And, of course, it's so hard to make money in this game. So like the new pallium storage that they came up with, the recipe is 100,000. I'm like, why? Why does the recipe have to be 100,000? You have platinum ore now. So what they should have done was just made it like 75, which is more reasonable, right? And then later on down the road, make the platinum 100. That makes more sense than immediately going from 50,000 for the iron to 100,000. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, let's go down here. And they took away the moss that was here on the rocks, and I kind of missed that. It was cute. Somebody's fishing. A couple of people are fishing. Get this gold. That's kind of hiding right there because you got to grab it when you see it. Alright, let's come out here to this wasted area. So I was making a list, right, of things that I think that they should do in Palia. And I think in Palia, and what they should do is this area is so cool. They should put something here where you need to stop in here. You know what I mean? Or make it useful, like put a store here. Or something. Or like they don't spawn coral here or shells or oysters. Like you need to have a reason to come here. You know? I mean, like you can come up here. You can come up here. And then you can climb up here. And I don't come in here very often. Every once in a while I'll stop in here. Oh my god, the climbing. They need to fix the climbing. Um, like I'll come up here and look for iron. And sometimes it's up here, but a lot of the times, like now, there's nothing up here. It's just wasted space. Um, that thing just went in the dirt. Okay, in the dirt. Um, sometimes you come up here and the enchanted pupfish is in Kilima, I think. You come up here and there's nothing, and it's just such a cool area. First of all, you should be able to cut through from the other side over there, over here somewhere. Maybe over there. I can't. You should be able to cut through from the other side over here. I don't know. Maybe you could make it like a quest. Where like, let me look. So maybe like right where that yellow tree is beneath me, like they should just make an opening. You could just cut through from the other side. But like with a quest or something, I don't know. Look, they got like water coming out of there. They need, it's such a cool area, but it's so wasted. Maybe they have plans for it down the road, but for now it's just wasted. There's nothing to do here. You can get some crabs. There's a little bit of fishing. Sometimes the growth spawns like right here. Just 2 trees. Wow. Um, yeah, they need to do something with that area. And by the way, the change that they did, oh, and they're over here. Climbing is kind of funky, so you got to be careful. Um, the fishing they made harder, apparently. I hate it. I didn't like it before, and now I just hate it. Not like I seriously like hate it. Like I don't know why they made them harder to catch. It was already a pain in the butt. And like really, who feels like dealing with all that? It's supposed to be a cozy life sim MMO, not like mega fishing challenge. You know, I mean like maybe they could do for the fishing like some kind of like optional setting where if you want to you can set it hard, and if you don't want to you don't, you just put it like back to normal, and then that way the guys, I'm assuming, that's just assuming, you know, if they want hard fishing, well then pick hard fishing, but for everybody else who just wants to kind of just have it normal, like here's one up here, like just don't do that. Oh my god, this climbing. Oh my god, the climbing here is so rough. Jesus. I think that was also one of the items on my list, was like fix the areas where the climbing's really funky. Like that. It seems to happen like by entrances. Like by the entrance. Oh, here's some stuff. By the entrance to Bahari over there by the flooded fortress. By the entrance here to Elderwood. Medium goal, yeah, no, in front of the lake in D6. I'm not over there. Okay. I came by this way before, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cut cut around if I can. Yeah, it was so funny. I was trying to go between a tree and a rock and a cliff or whatever. I got so stuck. I was like, shit. I was like, I can't get out of here. I had to hit the unstuck option. Hey, how you doing? Scared him. Yeah, sometimes you have to kind of look at the rock face and kind of make a judgment call if you can go up that way or not. The little things that you figure out. Oh, my daughter started playing, so I showed her around, showed her things, showed her the grove. So she's been playing on her Switch. Let's look down here. I don't normally do that, but noisy. The other day I was in here at night and I was just like just listening to the crickets, to the bugs. I was like, it's really peaceful over here. I'll have to keep an eye on the time. The dog should just be asleep and not be doing anything, but Misty is always problematic. Of course, as usual, problematic. Gee, Dad, you aren't iron. Oh my God, really? Animation. I don't mind doing the rock. I mean, I use rock, but you know, you have a chance to get like the quartz and whatever. Which, if it's not starred, I'll just sell. Hiding back here where people can't see you. I'll let that little one there grow. So funny how they grow. They're like little, and then you go by again, and they're medium. It's weird. At least I think they do. Maybe they just spawn that way. Which is kind of like, oh my God, a ripoff. Everybody's like always mentioning Dari clothes, but since I'm not cooking, that's the other thing that I really want them to do for the cooking is turn on an option where you just get rid of it. The time limit on there, I hate it so much. I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna try. They're usually like stuck over here for some reason. I can catch him, right? Yeah, for like the cooking, like just get rid of the time. I don't know why it has a time limit on it. Nobody wants a time limit. We just want to cook the thing, you know. And then the thing is that if you screw up the, he's like floating in the air. Oh my God, why can't I hit him? I don't even know where he went. He like changed direction on me. That's fine. Changed direction. Probably went underground. Okay. But yeah, there, to me, these are my opinions. There doesn't need to be a time limit on the cooking. Just don't have it on there. The thing about it is that if you miss the time thing, you end up with ruined food. And so if you're, you know, like you lose your ingredients. Which, I mean, that's probably true like real life, but I mean, this is Palia. We're not real lifing here. At least we don't want to be we don't want to be real lifing. Okay. Now, what's going on in there? I'm not near D3. I am way south. Yeah, I just think that maybe there needs to be like options for people. Um, so like if you want time cooking, you turn on time cooking. If you don't want time cooking, you just turn it off. And then you can, or maybe have like I don't like the idea, but maybe even like a little training kitchen where it just has like endless supplies, and then you can just go and practice. But from what I gather, there are recipes that you need more than one person, and I don't like that because I don't play with other people. Not everybody has 20,000 friends that they can play this game with. And people don't make friends like they used to, whatever, out online or whatever. Well, at least I haven't so far. So, it just puts you at a severe disadvantage because you just can't cook. It's like, really? Okay, I'm looking across the way, looking. I told my daughters, like, there's a lot of looking. There's a lot of looking in this game. Where you're like looking around for stuff. Like I'm looking over across to the cliff over there for like rocks. Um, and then you can see like if you see them or not. I don't really see any. Let's kind of go this way. Look at this tea leaf. And then we're going to go kind of along the edge here. Let's see what we can find. I have 50, out of all of this running around, I have a whopping 56, which makes half of that because you need 5 to make an iron bar. So basically it's just like a fruitless task. That's why everybody's always over here. Maybe what they need to do is, since they have pallium and platinum, they need to change iron to make it, if you want to make a bar, it's just 2 instead of 5. Maybe you don't have to come over here so much and waste your time, because it is a waste of time. Come over here and do your thing. And I'm not much of a fan on the time wasting aspects. I see one over there, but it's blinking. Let's go this way. I haven't even seen the magic deer. I think I heard him, but I didn't see him because I wasn't looking. On top of the mountain. Let's go over here. I don't understand how. And that's the other thing, like with the flares, they need to have the flares last longer. Because somebody says flared, and you go and you look, and like 2 seconds later, it's like gone, and you're like, where'd the flare go? Somebody was flaring something over in the elderwood in the deep woods. I'm like, why are you doing that? You can't see it. There's all these huge, gigantic trees, right? Let's cut across the other side and look down. Um, that mountain's so cool. Um, Run into something. I'm not paying attention to where I'm gliding. Let's take a look. What she's talking about, or he. There's like nothing here. And that's the thing too, is that like they do the flare and then it's like gone and you waste all your time freaking running over here to check it out and like there's nothing there. So I just wasted my time coming over here for no reason. All these people are hunting. Oh, well. Let me go over here real quick. I'll check one more time over this direction, then we're gonna... Really? Oh, you're trying to get that stupid shot, thing? Mugen? Yeah, well, good luck with that, because... I don't ever get him. I don't even know how much... I only have 44 stone. All this effort for so little. Where's that guy? He's got red hair. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of... Oh my god, where'd it go? That's happened several times too. Really? Those guys must be hunting together. That person just fell down the cliff. Is there anything over here? We came by here already. Oh, she was hitting that little baby rock. I'll leave it alone. D3 by Tamala. I'm not even remotely over there. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but it's the way it is when you're a solo player. You kind of get screwed, you know. Oh, what was that? That was really weird. That little tree? Seriously. Hey, stop that. Let's chop it. Nobody else is here. Thanks. Let's go back down this way. I'm a fan of the flow wood. You need that for quite a few recipes. Hi. You going over to Elderwood? Let's gonna look at the tools. At the tool skins. Let's see if there's anything new. I think I have Nebula going right now. at least on my axe and the pickaxe. Okay, let's go back home. Well, those things are so creepy. Just get out of there. We're not getting like very much out of Bahari at the moment. How long have I been going? An hour? I'll go about 15 more minutes. I'll dump off the stuff and then I'm going to grab a bite to eat. Is it almost 9? I gotta let the dogs out. Okay. Mouse, cooperate. I'll keep that one. I'll keep that. 63, that's not bad. So I ended up with 100 iron. So that's 50. Do I need that? No. Let's just go down to like 275. And then the gold. That's pretty good. I keep 10 over here as a stash. As a little stash. Let's see, what do I need to make anything? I wanted to sell that and sell that. Those were over 1,000. Get that back up. I guess the next thing I should do as far as like money wise is get the pallium storage. I have 1,000 there, so I'm almost to 2,000. Once this goes above the 999 and I start another pile, another stack, I'll put these in there. I hope that they're not counting against our inventory. The other thing I want to do is I'm keeping this in case somebody needs it. I wish it was starred. I would display it, but I can't catch a starred one. What am I supposed to do with these? I can't, like they just need to get out. This one I'm keeping in case somebody needs it. Because it's not starred, but in case they need it. So that's the safe storage. And then the same like over here. Like I don't, I can sell those, but in case somebody needs it. And this one here, that thing was so hard to catch. I'm surprised I even caught it. I think I've caught it twice. And there's 2 more that I haven't caught. Those sons of bitches, man, they're just awful. This is awful. All this does is just break your equipment and break, whatever gets away. Because it's jumping so much. It's just, yeah, it's awful. Yeah, the enchanted pup fish was over in Kilima. So I'm doing pretty good on my materials. I mean, I have more space, right? So I can like get these up into like, well, right here, see, so I'm doing like, I want to get this up into the 300s. Maybe that's like should be the goal, like over 300 for this stuff. Like this. Like this is pretty close. I've got to go get pallium. I have this. I could sell it, but the other day, like somebody said, hey, does anybody have a spare ruby? No, I could have given it to them. I think I've gotten a starred one once, maybe. I want to get another one. And then here, I can get some more of that when I'm over there getting pallium over in Elderwood. This is pretty close. So, this stuff here, where is it? What's it under? This? It took off Hassian spin. I have gel spin on while I'm finishing up the gel thing. I sold off all the extra fireworks. Made a lot of money. Where are those? Those things. These. I deleted one yesterday just to try it out and see, and maybe I shouldn't have. But what? Yeah, I'm done with all this. Right? I finished that little bundle thing, whatever. So, um, I mean, like, I would like to be able to display that. This one. I don't know if you could display that or not. This, put it on your wall. Put that in your kitchen. It's like a little statue that you could put out. And this one here you could put in your property. I'm keeping this in case somebody needs it. The same with these here, which I wish they were starred, but of course they're not, because of course they're not. Ugh, and this one here. And this one. Like, those are like in case somebody needs them. Like this one here. Because what I've been trying to do is get to the point where we're on this these accomplishments. I'm trying to finish. I did finally get cooking to 25, so give me credit. I finally did that. Oh my God, level 50. If this one here, and I keep giving gifts, and like I've given like 10 gifts, and last week it was 71, and now it's 72. What's up with that? Like, it's like, hello, it should already be done. I mean, I'm gonna stop doing that if like it's not working. Maybe I need to put a ticket in. And then here, there's 6 that I don't have starred. It's a real gut kicker, right? Here, there's only a few fish. I haven't concentrated on fishing at all. Um, like, it's sad. Like, I need to just go do it. Now, they say that you're supposed to, that you should use the sushimi recipe and eat that for focus. Is supposed to help you, but that's cooking. So, still haven't gotten all the makeshift, but I guess I haven't been fishing. I think that's the main way you get it. This is the one I'm trying to get. The Star Quality Azure Chapa Tail. I hunted him a little bit yesterday, but I didn't get one. So I'm working on that, just to try and get it done. And then, of course, down here is all the frickin' cooking. I'm not close to that yet. I haven't been doing focus. Would help if I could cook. All of the furniture should be done. All the gardening. All of the friend stuff. All that's done. Done, 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 done. Maybe I can do once my daughter gets better at it and won't like screw up my plot. I'll just go ahead and make her an editor, and then that'll take care of that. It's more cooking. Jeez Louise. I have to visit like, a few hundred more homes on the tours to get that one. Oh my God, four. On the Elderwood side of things, I'm doing pretty good. I got two out of the relics. I think I was gonna work on that one. I gotta go back and check like what I need for those. I can't remember. Um, these two are done. The bugs, and of course, I gotta go back to the fishing. So I need to get the other one of this awful creature and this one. And then this. Yeah. Got that. The survivalist. These apparently are bugged because I would have gotten them already because I'm always chopping down trees over there. Here's the cooking. I've got a long way to go. People giving me stuff. Um, Working on this. I haven't even remotely like I don't want to touch that. But this one's done. The bugs. I got all of those. This one was kind of bugged out, and they finally fixed it, and then I got it. I caught like three of them infected, and it just wouldn't complete the accomplishment. So they apparently knew about that. Got this one. Apparently, like I guess it's the magic Mugen that's infected. I don't even know. I would have to be like in a party to do that. I never get it. So, not too shabby, all things considered. Um, this one is bugged because I've seen him in the Elderwood, and there's no prompt for the quest. So I guess they're aware of that, or they're not doing it right now, or whatever. The one I'm working on right now for the romance is Gel. So I'm working to get his photo, and then I'll do Nio, and then Reth. Like I'll do all the guys first before I even remotely touch the chicks. You know, I'm straight. I'm not really a fan of that. I know I don't have to, but I want their photo. They need to have an alternative method to get their photograph, their picture. You don't have to do all that stupid romancing stuff. Yeah, so I think I got all these. All that's done. See what I think should happen is that they should give if you did all this, they should give you this item. Or to make more content for the game, what they could do actually might be interesting is make a quest for each one. Write a quest for each one, and then once you get the quest, you get these items. If you did this part. Because the thing about it is they have it where you can go trade. Turn this light on. The sun went back out. You can trade these, but then you end up with something. Like you can't just trade it and to give it away. So that might be something interesting to do is actually like make this a story about like a warrior, and then you get the stuff once you go through the quest. And then this one here, like maybe this could be with Subaira, maybe this one could be with who would be fun to do this with. Maybe Gina, since she's always into that stuff, ancient history and whatnot. Maybe that one could be like a Gina, Hecla, and Einar. And then the Umbran one could be maybe Ulfe and Sabira. Not Tamala, please. And then this one can be maybe like for a warrior, like maybe like Ashura, his son or something. Maybe Hodari. That would be interesting. That would be a good way to do that. We looked at the accomplishments. I'll go back later and remember what I need to do for that. I know you need something, but I don't know. I can't remember like what it is. And then they need to come and clean these out for me. All this old stuff where I've already done some of these quests. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Read it. Yeah, I know. Whatever. So right now I have the Bag of Illusion 4. And then I started that one. I don't think I got it all the way up to the highest one it can be. And this one I have to go look. I can't remember. I still don't know what that is supposed to do. And then this is the where is the... It's not this one. And then I have the artifact tracker on. I think it's just on automatically. I did Magimark it a few times. I got up to 5,000. I think I'm trying to get up to 8 or something for one of the plushies or whatever. Then in the store, I was thinking of, I got this. That was a pretty good value. And that's cute. But I don't know about the colors, right? I have 1900. I got the puppy. But my question is, I got the bee. I got one bee, one... Oh, this is just... Let's go down here. Right, so you go down to the bottom where it shows the ones you own. I got the Arctic one. He's cute. And then I got this yellow bee. But my question is if I equip him, does he work as the courier pet? Which is he down here? Maybe he's up here. I haven't been in the store since I did those things. He's not showing here. Here he is. I think no. No, it's I think it's platinum. I think he's platinum. Shit. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, so I was thinking of getting this, but when I looked at it, it doesn't actually look that great. It's kind of dull. Yeah, it's just kind of like, that's not really that great. This is like for fall. This one's kind of cute. But again, the pictures, it's hard to tell if they're like actually like any good. I don't know. So I'm kind of undecided on that because it's 1,200. I don't even know what this is. I've never even looked at that before. That's just entirely too much for me to cope with. I think do I have these? I don't know if I bought them or not. So right now I'm using, see, I got this one. Right now I'm using this. That one's pretty cool. I like that one in the winter. This is for Halloween. And then I'm using these in the garden tools, like the pitcher, this waterer, and the hoe. I think that's how I have it set. But I was thinking, I mean, that's pretty, but doesn't this do like an animation? Is it that one or maybe it's this one? So I have the outfit, but I can't remember. I think it does like an animation. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. You can't tell. It should tell you if it does it or it should show it to you. But, and then of course the glider right now, I'm just using the Nebula one. Not really into the umbrella. No. Um, no. This is the wrong color. I need one like that, but silver would be like awesome. Um, I think I have this purple one there. This is the one. Or maybe I don't. I have this one. This is like for winter. I don't know that. Yeah, I have this one, the purple one. It's pretty. So yeah, so I haven't really like done really much in here, but I am considering the tools now that it's summer. So I don't know, I'll figure it out. Um, but this is kind of how um, the plot looks so far. I only have 2, 4. I have a makeshift tent here in the corner, and I have the gazebo here. Of course, it's nighttime, so it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, it's 3:41 a.m. But where you come in, it's like right here, kind of like right around here. So this is what you would see. They have that big tree in the center. That's really awesome. Um, I actually like it quite a bit. It's like probably my second favorite after the beach. So then you just come down here. I made a long walkway. This was a lot of grinding, let me tell you. It's freaking light bulbs. Um, and then you come over here, and this is like the house. So over here in the garden, this is how the pond. This is how I did the pond. I put a wall around it and some frogs. I probably should alternate. Some of them are facing forwards and some the out. I'll fix that. I'll alternate them. Put some frogs in here. Little surnuk. Yeah, and then I built this little thing yesterday. I got trees back there I need to water. I'm growing flowers. So I did this little flower bed yesterday. So this is the house. See, I'm working on that flower, the other matching flower bed. Gotta finish that. Gotta finish that maybe today sometime. Okay, so this is funny. You see the butterfly and the light glitch together into the, the thing right there. So what happened was like I came and like my butterfly was missing because that was when I was having that issue when the plot wasn't loading. So what happened was I did the ticket. And so in the meantime, I put the light there, right? And so when they fixed the issue, those two things like glitched together into the same spot. I was like, oops. I just leave it for now. laughing is funny. Um, excuse me. I got the this floor. It's actually wallpaper, but I put it on the floor. It's a little bug thing going on. Um, so this is kind of like what I've done so far. Um, I'm not all the way done, but I put this little room over here for my little guys. Now that I got all three of them. Oh my God, that was a lot of shooting. A lot of arrows and quite a bit of time. Um, but I'm keeping this room kind of really bare bones. Because I want the attention to be on the fountain. Got this little area going, and I stuck that in there, and I actually I don't know how I did it, but it's in the stairs. Did that. I was like, oh, it's gonna go back in there. And then I actually did the upstairs here. I got to go finish the upstairs over in Haven. This one's called the Deepings. So then I got to go over. This is like the guest bedroom, whatever, upstairs. And I did just like a mix of the furniture. I don't know why I did that. I probably should take that decoration off the wall and go make it white. And then back here is where I put the little bathroom. I still got to get the tub. Just saving up money. Here's the toilet. It's a little bathroom. Little guest bathroom. So that's the upstairs. Some butterflies, whatnot. Bink. I did go and raid one of my other plots that I'm not really happy with the build there. So I was like, I'm going to steal like this bonsai thing here. So I go back and, I don't know, rethink that plot. Here's bedroom. Little seating area here. You can just meditate. The little wall with the shelves. I did that part yesterday. Those two trellises. I did that yesterday. It's coming together. Oh my God. Sinuses. This is bathroom. So here's the toilet back here. I like the wall. The wallpaper is pretty cool. The tub. Kind of similar to the bathroom I did on another plot, Elementalis. With the tub up like that. Using the iron. What are you doing on the furniture? Silly. I was going to put a back entrance, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do windows. There's that little plushie I got yesterday. Or the day before when I was doing that hunting. Okay, that's the house. And then over here, the house and the pond, I have a little seating area. With some fountains. And over here was the crafters behind there. Oh, and then I did make a little place where I'm supposed to be planting the flowers. But I stuck them out in the front of the house because I was like, I know where they go. And then this is the gazebo, which is actually surrounded by the ancient trees, whatever. And this gazebo I stole from my Arcadia plot because I don't go there that often. mean, I go and I loot the little statues there or whatever. Um, it's just, this is just a little seating area. And then you can cut around here. I got to finish the paths. And then you come over here, and this is just a little chill area in the back. I need to go do another party where I can get that pergola gazebo thing, the grow out one. Get another one of those, and then I'll put it over here. Put it over here somewhere. But these two terraces I took from that other plot. The one that I don't know what to do with. Right? It's like, what? So then if you come over here to the center, so I have two entrances going up, two staircases, and they're angled. And then I elevated two of the landscaping terraces. Now, I used to, when I did it on one of the other plots, I didn't have to use the red present, but for some reason this time I did. So what I did was I just put some pine trees there to try and hide it a little bit. I don't know what happened with that. That's just the way they made it. So I got like these matching fountains and then these matching little decorative whatever things. So this is where I brought this guy over from my main plot. And then this one was on Pern, and I brought it over here. Thanks for the essence. Yeah, I brought it over here. I was like, I'll just put him, because this is like the Elderwood style, and it's like Elderwood, so whatever. Over here is the makeshift tent, and this is where I put that bee stuff that they gave us. Like this bookcase. Well, the grass is clipping through the fountain. And I put the beds back here, but I haven't put like anything in that bookcase. Like, I haven't like done really anything in there. Kind of figuring that out. And then back here, I put the little guest bathroom. Oh, that thing needs water. You need water. And this one needs water. Oh, you all need water. I put that I had that industrial tub hanging around. I didn't want to put it upstairs, but I brought it down here. It's cute. Then over here is just like the back side, or the side of the house. I put this little shrine kind of thing. I put this little like shrine thing here, and I stuck the tree in the middle, and it's like growing into the rock. Ooh. Thanks. So, let me see what it looks like. Yeah, see, it's like growing into the rock. That's kind of cool. I was like, yeah, that'll look cool. So I put the bay windows there. Again, pricey. I don't know why they do that. They have the price of the items for your house, your door, your porch, your bay windows, all of that, and the buildings themselves, like going up incrementally each time you buy one. And I just think that that's unfair. I think that that's like a penalty to the player for wanting to put those on their house. I don't know why they do it. I literally don't understand it at all. I mean, they're not getting anything out of our gold coins that we're earning in the game. It's not like we're paying for those with like real life money. So they don't get anything out of raising the price. I mean, yeah, we're on the server or whatever we're playing, but that's not us spending money. So I don't understand like why they did that. But that's how that corner looks back there. I brought the little frogs over. I think they were on Pern. I brought them over here because they fit over there in the corner. So anyhow, you come upstairs, and we're on the right side. And then this is the first platform. There's the other one. There's the little plushie. Little frog. Grumpy Rock Hopper. That's the second one. I don't know if I want to put anything in the center or just leave it open. Just leave it open space. Like I put the fountain on a piece of wood and then I hung the hanging plants from it. Uh, you should just be able to hang things from this if you elevate it. And this is the other side. Right, so they're kind of matching. Not exact, but pretty close. And you come up here and we're going, and now like we're out of the boundaries of the plot, which is, you can see where the tree is, that's the boundary. So all this stuff is like outside the boundary of the plot. So I was working on this yesterday, and I got to cook something to put here. Lame. This is the kitchen, so I put the kitchen up here. I like how it's turning out, but I need to like cook some dishes and put them out. And then over here is like the little center area, little center hangout area, where you can look down and you can see the whole thing. I tried to center it as best as I could, you know. So you come up here and you hang out, you play a game. I do have a couple of dishes. And then I stole the garden thing from somewhere. I think from Haven, because I had 2 of them there, so I just took this one. Because I got to build up some of my metals. And then yesterday I was like, why don't we just go higher? Let's go even, because see here, you got up there, you got like that, the little braziers, the Emberborn braziers. So I was like, let's go a little bit higher. Let's go around this tree. What happens if we go up more? So I put a little bouncy thing there, bounce you up there. But you can climb up here. And I made a little seating area up here. And a little walkway. It won't let me extend any further. It says you're too high. I don't know why, because I'm not building up. I'm building level. And it says you're too high. It's like, well, it's going to build a bridge over to the other tree over the water. And I can't. It won't let me. It's meanies. I thought that that would be cool. And you could, like, you know, look out over this cool little water thing. But no, they won't let you. So that's as far as I could extend it. But at least there's like a little seating area up here. You can look at the trees. It'd be cool if they had that blue animation that they have when you do the pixie bouncing thing event coming off the big tree. That would be cool. But this one's really, really beautiful. And, I mean, the trees and everything. And, I really like the way that they laid it out and everything. And there's plenty of water. And, it's really actually pretty cool. Like, if you come back over here, the other side of the water, look, they even put like a little dock area, which is really, really cool. You can, you know, hop over and stuff. And that actually comes around. I believe it comes around like over here. There's one opening here. The little place. I think you can fish there. I'm not positive. And then this one behind the garden thing up here. So it like goes like all the way around. It's pretty cool. I really like that. So this is the back side of the gazebo that I surrounded with all these trees. Uh-oh, there's my spouse. I said, I'll call you back. I'm almost done. So yeah, so I'm finishing up with, I'm going to get that grow gazebo thing and put it, maybe like put it like right here. Get one of those, and then, now you can see what it looks like in the daytime. Um, it actually, like, it lightens up, but there's still like if you look up there, it's like dark up there. Like the elderwood. So it looks like you're in the elderwood. So I still have more flowers to put out. I have to think about the pathing. If I want to put, I'll probably put like the sandstone pavers, I think it is, between these on the side paths. Um, it's not perfectly symmetrical, but I mean, for an old person, think I did pretty good. It's like, how am I going to do this? And let me tell you, it was like an organic thing. I didn't plan this out. I didn't lay it out. I was just like, let's just kind of see. And like, you can see like around the pond, how I surrounded it. I mean, you can see like where the borders are. So I still have a little bit of playroom. Not a whole lot, but I don't want to put a whole lot more. There's like still some furniture things I want to put out. The cooking dishes, which I need on all of my plots. Um, yeah, and then I don't know, maybe in here, maybe like add to this area since it's the kind of like the front yard. Maybe like put something else here. Maybe like a fountain here in the center and seating around it or something like that. Um, Not really sure. I'll have to figure that out. And then I haven't, pay attention, little mouse. I haven't, I haven't really gone back to Haven. I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to have to make a list of what I need to do to finish it. And then once I'm done with the Deepings and Haven, Pern is done, then I'll go back to that one that I can't figure out like what I want to do. I took all the crafters for the most part out of here. So this is where I had them over here. So I'm just leaving a little bit. I did come around and I could probably put some more over here. Like finish up this little area here. I'm not quite sure what else to do with it. I did put this little camping area back here. Put this little camping area back here. It's a fake camping area. It's just so you can pretend. There's one of my other frogs. Where you're looking at greenery. Yeah. I gotta go around that. I think this is where I stole that garden thing from. I think it was over there by the wall. So this is mostly done in here. I might, if I get some more plushies, I'll probably put some plushies in here. Not much else really. Kind of like it, just kind of cozy. And then I'm done with the spa. I don't think I need anything else in here. I mean, there's only so many items you can decorate with. I gotta put the little plushies, well, the big plushies here. There's only so many items you can decorate with, so everybody's place pretty much, they look similar because there's only so many, items you can decorate with. The shells and blah, blah, blah. So So here are the Agopu plushies together, all three different kinds. I was so happy when I got that last one. I got it on my own too. I was like hunting by myself. And that one's hard to kill, so I was like, yay. Um, and then I'll put the frog ones once I get those over here. And I may do a frog thing today, bug lure. Put that out and try. I don't ever see that will-o'-the-wisp frog anymore. They like nerfed it right out of existence practically. And then here's the fishy one. Yeah, so it's mostly done. Maybe just a few little things here and there. Make this little chill area over here. So, I don't know, like, everybody's got like this, you're using like the same items. It's like, how many different ways can you decorate with the same items is basically what we're doing, right? You know, that's really what we're doing. It's the same items. Just either coloring them different or laying them out different. That's basically what we're doing. That's the bathroom. That's the bedroom. Why are you guys right there? So this is the thing that happens in the game. Sometimes you're like, you don't belong there, so you must be from another plot. Why are you in here? I'm just going to move them for right now. See if I can get them back over here. I don't think that's where they go, but I'll just put them there out of the way. This is the library. So those bookcases, I'm waiting for more to show up in Tish's shop, but they haven't shown up yet. So this is like the library where you can come and chill. And I didn't do anything else back over here in my little abandoned mining area. I don't know what else I would do back there. It's just a little abandoned mining area. So yeah, so this one, maybe a few more things. I don't know. Like on those little tables and whatnot, and you know. So the last one that I'll show you is the one that I don't know what to do with. And I think one of the reasons, well, I'm not sure. I think one of the reasons is just the layout, the landscape I chose. It's all right, but it's like, it's the I forget what they call it, Gale Wind Sanctuary or whatever. I mean, I like this thing here. I think I was going like more formal, but that's not like really my style. And maybe that's why I'm having like such a hard time with it. What was that? Weird animation showing up. But this is where I have like a lot of my potato pods are out here. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. It's like I kind of like it. Like that's cool, but every time it's like this Temple of the Gales gave me such anxiety. Little baby, it's not time yet. So I'm like, I don't know. But then I've got this like huge, gigantic, oh, there's one. You know what? I'm going to steal that. I forgot it was over here. Because I don't come over here. I mean, I got this whole thing shebang over here, up this treehouse thing that I made that I would have to totally like destroy if I changed the layout, like the landscape, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind doing it. Um, I mean, I like it. I like this part over here is really really super pretty, right? Blah blah blah. But it's up in the air, and it just gives me like Temple of the Gales PTSD. Like really that. It just so I think what I'm gonna end up doing is changing the actual like pick everything up, or at least like the stuff that's out of bounds, which is just that little camping area thing. Well, maybe I think I might have something over here that's out of bounds. Like basically just pick up the out of bounds stuff. Like this right here is out of bounds. I mean, it's cool, but it just gives me like I don't know, like hyper anxiety. And I'm not a normally anxious person, but that freaking quest like killed me. That bundle. Um, so maybe if I pick up just the stuff that's out of bounds and then change the layout, the design. So I've got wait. The ones that aren't locked are the ones I have. This one, there's no way I would remotely pick that cat. That's just as bad as the one that I'm on right now. I would be falling everywhere. Oh my god. And then this one is winter, and I am not a winter person. Right? So I have this one, which is okay, but it's basically kind of bland. The default, this is the Deepings. I have the plush park. I may attempt that one again. But number one, I don't have a lot of plushies. Um, which it would be cool to kind of make that like a little plushy part thing, like what it's called. But I don't really have that many. Um, and again, if you want to build off the boundary of the property in those little gazebo things, you have to make walkways to them and lift up and all this kind of stuff and cover the floor with your own flooring. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But I might attempt it. Now, I don't know the little glitches and stuff that this one person knows how to do where you can like disappear the terrace underneath and then you can build on it and you don't see it. Like there's a way to do that. I watched the guy yesterday, but I'm like, I have no idea how he did that. So I still don't understand even watching him do it, how he did it. So I might try that one again. That might be an interesting challenge. I was using this one. I didn't really like it. Again, it's the high height, the heights thing. I just like not that much of a fan. This is the one that Pern is using. I'm not sure I want to use it again because I really like the way I did it and I want it to kind of be unique. The beach one, that's my main one. I'm already using that. And then Wooded Grove is Elementalis. I might use that one again, but I may break down and just give this one another opportunity and see how that goes. So that's kind of like where I am with that. And just maybe I'll have to figure it out because if I didn't want houses on there, I could move. I don't know. I mean, a new plot is like 175,000. I might do that. Maybe I'll do that. Because these buildings aren't going to fit on these other plots. So, but I mean, I may put them in the center of the other one, the one with the plushies, and then have the walkways go out to each things, and it's you know, especially since they upped the item limit. So we'll see. So anyhow, I'm rambling. I'm going to go take my puppies out, grab some brunch because I guess, I mean, I've been up since like 4 o'clock, and I haven't eaten yet. And then once I get everybody settled and take them out and whatever, I'm going to go back to the deepings. As a matter of fact, let me go over there and come back over here, and I'm going to set that thing down. Yay. See, I never go over to Oranos because I don't like it, so I never like go over there. Let's put it down while I remember. Let's put it over here. And it'll fit perfect, like right. Do I want it like facing like this? Facing straight on? Let's water it. Probably needs watering. Ooh, the logs are kind of, look, the logs are like in it. That's cool. I like that. Okay. Design choices. That's where it'll be, over there. It'll be right here. I'll probably move this tree. Here's the entrance. It needs to be... Wait. Oh, that tree is in the way. All right, already. Something's in the way. This one we can put here. I'm looking where the other one is across from it. Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that. We want you to be like right across from that, from the entrance. How close can I get it? How about like that? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's not in like this one, but that's like right in the middle. Okay, that's nice. So the tree is right in the middle. Very nice. So it'll grow and it'll look pretty next to this other furniture. So anyhow, okay. I'm out. Thanks for watching. I will try and stream more often. It was really hard for this 3-year anniversary, which was this past Sunday for my son's death, and I just kind of lost my desire to really like do much. Like really, it was pretty bad. I wasn't depressed, but I guess I was just like acknowledging that it was happening. Like 3 years have gone by and I still miss him. So, and of course it's 3 years also for my mom because they died in the same year. So hers was in January. So, yeah, you know. And I've been watching a lot of Clair Obscur Expedition 33 gameplay. And that game just deals with like mega massive amounts of grief in a family. And so some of what was going on in the game was like really actually like helping me with my own grief and how I've dealt with it and how to deal with it moving forwards and so forth. So it was really, really particularly helpful. I don't think those people that developed that game realized that it was really actually helpful to people who were grieving. So anyhow, we don't want to end on a depressed note. So thank you for watching my Palia gameplay. I will try and stream some more of it and kind of show you. We'll work on that other plot and see what we can do with it. My little baby. So be sure you follow me on Twitch, Gaming with Cail, and also I have a Gaming with Cail on YouTube. That's where I end up putting all these gaming videos. And then Cail's Corner for my crafting videos and my diamond painting and my cross stitch, which I'm still doing. I finished the little kitty cat diamond painting, and I'm up to almost 7% on the Once Upon a Fairy Tale cross stitch project. So I am working on both of those things. So, and I actually even did a little bit of coloring. Like I got the mojo to do a little bit of coloring. So, still doing those things. But, you know, I've just been like kind of like just tired. Just tired. And the world hasn't made it any easier. So, just trying to not let anything like bring me down. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. Let me get to the screen that I need to be on. Remember how to do all this. And enjoy yourself. Be kind to yourself. We all need that. Be kind to the world. The world needs it for sure because it's insane. And just hang in there and hopefully everything will be okay. I'll see you next time.